Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm live at the moment. If you are joining me, please hit the like button. If it's possible for you to share the video, I will appreciate it. As you just come in, hit the like button. It is very, very important so that people will join us as we move forward. Okay, we have to look into what some of the people have posted and people from DOS. But before then, I want you to listen to this information from Mazda Mondekano before he was kidnapped. This is an interview with him with he had with BBC. I think BBC Igbo. So just listen to that. Then we are going to go through some of the information from the other side.
Onye isi n'obodo Naijiria ọ mgbe m nọ n'ụlọ iko ka m ga-etinye ha n'aka akwụkwọ si ha aga m emezi Biafra ọzọ unu bịa ka mgbe ọrụ unu odibo ka ndị ọzọ si agbara m njụ si aga m ahapụ nwere onwe a na-azọ kwee n'ihi ndị ya niile maka ọdịmma nke ha nwa na nke ụmụ ha ma nke ụmụ ha ga-abịa n'ihi na agwara m ha okwu m si ha oge mgbe zik a na-agwazi ike mgbe ọ na-ejike na-akọwara zik si ya na ebe ị na-aga n'ụzọ adịghị ọ na-efe isi kpakakpaka mba ọwụ na-akọwakwara ndị ya sị ha ihe azụ ike mere mgbe mbụ tinye anyị na ụmụ anyị nọ n'ime ya n'ụbọchị keta ọ bụ ihe nwa na-eme kedu ụzọ nwanne Nnamdi Kanu si na-eme ya na-emeju ya unu kọrọ m ka m ghọta na m sị ma unu arụghị ogbe nke abụọ gafere River Niger na unu ga-arụ okporo ụzọ unu ga-emezi ebe niile ebe ụmụaka na-agụ akwụkwọ ọ ga-emezi emezi ọma mma ụlọ ọgwụ a ga-arụzi ya arụzi a ga-enwe ọkụ mmiri ga na-agba ọ ga-adịrị onye ihu na mma dịrị onye azụ na mma kedu ụzọ m si mejọ ndị dị etu a asị m na ụzọ m si na-eme ya na ọ dịghị mma njọ ha sị ya mbụ ngwa agha onye m gbara egbe onye m gburu mma onye m gbara ụta akwa sọsọ ozi ọma Chineke si mgbasa n'igwe okwu ka m na-agbasa kezie ka o si metụta unu ọ bụ gịnị mere unu wa na-asị ka akpọta Nnamdi Kanu ka egbuo ya ọha na eze na ndị gọvanọ ọ bụ na gịnị mere ndị herdsmen na-egbusi ndị mmadụ n'ugwu Awụsa ndị gọvanọ ha n'ugwu Awụsa kpọbere ka abịa gbusie ha inu anụnugo na onwe onye na-achị ugwu Awụsa gọvanọ pụtara sị ka egbusie ndị herdsmen.
So this is when herdsmen were operating in the northern part. They have not, started from in the east. They have not started. They have not started in the east. They have not started in the west. So they, normally they start in the northern region and they will extend that to other parts. Do you understand? So this is before they start the operation. Buying people in Benue. Iwu Biafra. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. I see you. Please, if as you join in, hit the like button so that the video will get to other people to watch. So for you to understand how, because we don't remember what happened in the past. It is always the same trend, the same pattern, the same style. They will start in the north, and you think that is in the south and in the east, you will think that no, it will not affect you, that it will only end in the north. But as time goes on, they will now, after they operate in the north for some time, they're now shifting from the north to the east, to the south, to the west. That is how herdsmen started, from the north. So it was after this broadcast, after some time, they now decided to move to the east and the other part of the country. Just like what bandits, people who kidnap and all these things, they started it from the north, and they will operate there for some time. Then they will now move to the east. By the time that Mahatma Gandhi was, conducting this interview, he knows. I will not say that he don't know. Because he foresee all those things. That is why he was preaching and telling people to contribute $1 in US. He knows what the people can do and what is expected of them. He knows the plan. He knows the target they have. But our people still don't really get it. Do you understand? Our people always feel like, oh, it is only in the north. It will not happen in the east. It will not happen in the west and all that. Today, not only that they have taken, they have tested it in the other part of the country, but people are now pushing them out. Just like the time of what's it called? Bandit. They say bandit, because from Boko Haram to herdsmen, from herdsmen to banditry, who knows, maybe from banditry now they will not turn to suicide, Ndogbuni and all that. So we need to understand how they started, and we need to know what they have done in the past, so that you who are supporting and kicking against PM and Biafran Liberation Army, you need to get your information correctly, because this is not something that is new. They have done many similar things in the past, and this is how they move to other part of the country. So let's continue listening.
ana unu gono nwere Yoruba pụtara na sị ga-egbusi ndị OPC ọgwụna sọsọ ndị Igbo n'ihi na unu na-agbalịka alịka ka unu ga-agbara ndị Fulani odibo onye pụta sị ka agbara Fulani odibo onye nsị na mụ abụọ Nnamdị Kanu aga m agbara Fulani odibo ha nwere kwesịrị gbara mụ odibo ọ ihe na-esere mụ na ha gaa n'ugwu Awụsa ndị ha na-akpọrọ isi n'ala na-ajụ ha unu na ebe a Nnamdị Kanu ọ pụtakwa n'ụbọchị one unu ha pịa ọ na-akpagharị ebe niile ego na-enyekwa ya ọzọ onye ahụ otiri mkpu bịa ọ ga na BBC Igbo na-akọrọ ha aka m esokwa ya aka gị ọkwa ọgwụ ogonwa wee onye isi nche na steeti.
Now, he said something very, very important here, that you hardly will you see Yoruba person calling for head of OPC, and hardly will you see a Northerners, be it governor or senators, calling for the head of the herdsmen. But why is it that every now and then Igbo people will be the one calling the head of their own? That lead me to the post from this Biafran moron, because this guy, I like the way PM kept mute on him, on his matter. I like the way people, Biafran government in Israel and Biafran government media warriors are not responding or reacting to his post. I love that. For me, I am not a member of Biafran government in exile. I have every right to react to any news that is online. Why do I say so? This guy is very, very, should I say, what is the better word? He's confused and he's senseless. Very, very senseless. Let me read the post for you. He said, he made this post 5 hours ago. Autopilot infiltrator group of criminals and their useless chief infiltrator have turned to sniper in Finland. He don't know that officially PM have a certificate of this sniper fighting. He's the sniper in Finland. He's not acting. He said that he have turned to. So before you fight somebody, before you go out to fight people, dirty, to fight a dirty fight with anybody, first thing you need to do is to study that person, to know who you are fighting and know what the person is up to, know his ability. You don't just wake up and fight because you think you can fight. Simon Ekpa, Biafran government in Israel prime minister, is actually a sniper. He's not just by title, he is. So seeing him pose with a catapult and all those things, he did not pose like this to entertain you. He did not pose like this to make you feel somehow, feel maybe inferior or anything. No. He's doing it because that's what he normally do. He's well-trained catapult handler. So I don't need to go further about it, but I just want to pass the information to you in case if you have opportunity to watch this video. Biafran, it's not Biafran child. I don't know what name to call it, because he always say that he's the general. I don't know if you really know what it takes to be a general, but that is a story for another day. He furthered the post and said, fake katapu stop deceiving your gullible idiotic morons. Where is gentle Yahoo? Few weeks ago, I made a video of this guy. I made a video where I told our people that he was criticizing and accusing Gentle Yahoo of being responsible for market. There was market that set ablaze in Imo State. This guy said that it was Gentle Yahoo, according to him, that Gentle and some people went there to do that. That was his, according to his post. Now, in that video, I made it clear that before now, few weeks before you made that post, the same guy was telling people that Gentle is no more, that they have buy Gentle and Gentle is nowhere to be found. Whether Gentle is alive or not, I don't know. But you cannot say that he's no more today. Tomorrow you are saying that he's responsible, that he's one that set the market ablaze. Today he now make U-turn again and start asking the question again, where is Gentle Yahoo, with the emoji of laugh. If anything happened to Gentle, I don't know. If he's alive, I don't know. But whether he's alive or not, this is an Igbo man who not supposed to mock or laugh when something happened to a fellow Igbo person. Just compare it with what Master Morgan said in that interview, that you hardly see a Fulani person or nothing else calling for the head of their own, just like in the West. How many times have you seen Yoruba person asking for the head of an OPC member or Omoteku? You don't even Hush Puppy, who committed a crime, if it is in the hands of Yorubas, they will release him. Does that make the Yoruba people bad? The answer is no. They are protecting their own. That is what you, who are criticizing them, are not able to do in your own case. Do you know that as of today, all the political prisoners in Nigeria have been released? I mean, Yoruba political prisoners. They, in a space of how many months that Tinubu inaugurated as a president of Nigeria, he have released every political prisoner in Nigeria that comes from Yoruba land. All of them are free working. All of them. None of them are still in detention. Nobody. Including these are the ones that are popular, and Sunday we can see them. They are free. They are moving freely. But if it were an Igbo man, no way he will use his brother to practice how to show how rule of law works. That is what we are going through in Igbo land. You see youth, somebody who have been shouting Biafra, 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 simply because you don't like PA, you don't like him. The reason best known to you, you are ready to do anything possible to criticize him, to bring his activities down to his. What are you gaining from doing that? What is your gain? What is your gain? If anything happened to any member of Biafran Liberation Army, you see an Igbo man who said that he's supporting Biafra, that he said this is that, jumping up and celebrating for buying your own brother. The question is, what is your gain? And none of these Biafran Liberation Army have come after you, or even your family member. Some of them have, like this Biafran, this guy in Germany. People know your village. You are from Ihiala. And not only that you're from, if they ask or make inquiry, they will see your siblings or your relation. If they want to hurt you, since you are not around, they can also go after your siblings. But none of this kind of thing, goes to the mind of different government and the cabinet. They don't think back or how to hurt, their own. But it is you people who have vowed to do anything to make sure that you criticize, you blackmail. As long as that thing, the progress is not coming from you, then you are now using your strength to destroy that progress. And tomorrow, if you are progressing and you expect people to be happy with you, having seen the type of person you are, that you are a joy killer, you don't like anything good as long as it's not coming from your side. If it will come from you, then you will support it. Where we have this kind of people, or where how we all of a sudden Igbo people can produce this kind of people, I don't know where it come from. I don't know how it starts. It is good to criticize. I'm not against criticism. It is good to criticize, but criticize the person constructively. You don't just talk because you can talk. You don't just say because you can say. Some of you, intentionally cook up a lie and against somebody and post it out just to bring the person down, just to make the person look bad. When deep down your mind and your spirit and your body, you know that what you are doing is wrong, and you know what you said is not true, but you want to use it to deceive many people. At the same time, you are also criticizing people who you think deceiving others, whether they are deceiving or not. It is your own argument that they are deceiving. But since you are against people deceiving people, why are you also deceiving people? If I'm not saying that anything happened to Gentle, but assuming that God forbid that something like that happened, is this the best way to present this in public as an Igbo person? At the same time, even if you let's say like people like Ifá Yoruba, all those governors who we all know that they are not in support of Biafra, okay, maybe they do secretly, but publicly they have denounced, and like P2B said that Biafra is dead for a very long time, right? If P2B have his senses, he will not come out to celebrate buying of anybody from Southeast in terms of asking for freedom. The freedom people are asking, we all know the reason why people are asking for freedom. This is let me bring up this video. This is in Kemo or Sofia. Hear him so that you will know, even him, he knows the reason why people are asking for freedom. So let alone someone who had been shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra all this while. Are they not supposed to know better? They should know better, right? But why is it that every now and then you see them pretending and talking nonsense just to, should I say, for them to prove a point? Which point? The point I don't even know why they want what they want to prove. Let me. I'm searching for the video. Okay, here is it. Here it is. This is the video. Let me play so you understand. This is in Kemo Software. That is a movie. I think he's an actor, a movie superstar, or whatever they call that in Nigeria, Nollywood superstar. So look at the interview that he had with I think BBC also.
Ife dị n'ife Biafra anụnwa bụ mmegbu ife kpatara ya. Nwere onye aka ekwutebe okwu Biafra ma ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ mmegbu. Anyị nụchara agha, nụsị agha nachite azụ. Otu Naijiria ife nnọkọta anyị nọkọtara na Naijiria nwa ma omenala dị iche iche ma ụka ndị na-eje dị iche iche na-enye anyị ezigbo onyinye n'iru ndị mba ụwa. Mana mma nji maka ya wee sị anyị nọziala etere ugbo etere mmanụ ọ bụ ime ya bụ ụkwara gụ nọ n'ebe ị nọ. Ụmụ ka anyị achọ mmegbube gị ikwuo mbụ kwuo abụọ kwuo atọ ọ bụ na emeriri na ahụ isi biko na kama ya ka ị nọ n'onwe gị ya na ife anyị naba azụ. Ọ bụrụ na taa ka bụ gboo ikpokọta anyị ọnụ ife a na-asị ka a hazie ka a hazie enidoro nhazi instruction. Enwego nke Jonathan Fambelu ya bụ nke ikpeazụ, mana enwego nke emebere ma mgbe Obasanjo irika ọ na-abịa emecha anya atụghị ya n'azụ, emecha ya atụghị ya n'azụ. Kedu ndị na-achọrọ ka anyị bikọ ọnụ si weta ife a ewetacha ife a niile edelu na kọmiti esetụlụ atụnebi ya tụneche ya ife dị na ya bụ ọbụgodu na ụmụnna na ife na-eme ụdị anyị kwute ka anyị esi wee kee azụ n'ụwa na azụ a na onu anụ na onye mere nke a na-ata onu anụ, onye mere nke a ya ata nkwana ya, onye ọbụla amalụ nke ya. Mana nke ịpụtazi ndụ azụ mba na o nwere ife anyị ekwu maka na ife ngwalụ mme ya na ana m adọ ndị na-achị anyị achị aka na ntị maka ife a na-eku. Mụ na onwe m alọgwọ nri ya. Ife a na-eku enwere onye ya gbanarị ya. Okuwe ka ọ ga-esi wee ku. Onye asị na anọ n'elu ifu ka egbuorie na ana osisi ahụ nọ n'elu ada ada, a sị egbebelu ugobelu nke si ibi na-ebe nkụkwa ya. Ọ wasikwa egbebelu ugobelu nke si ibi ebe na osisi ọ nọ na ya daa ka ọfụ ka o si adị febe ebeghị ebe. Ya na mmegbu bụ ife kpatara eji zọba Biafra. Onye nụrụ agha, onye fụrụ agha amasịghị ka ejekwa nụrụ agha ọzọ. Ma o nwere ka anyị esi megbute kete sisi a nụchara agha enwetara reconstruction, reconciliation and rehabilitation. Fit oke nwere nke m fụrụ ife niile dakpọrọ oge anyị kapere mpe tupu anụba agha emebichiri n'agha. Onwere nke anyị ka bụ si oke na-emekwa, onwere nke emekwara. Onwere onye ga na ife niile a na-ewe n'ọrụ ndị n'isi nche obodo Naijiria, onwere onye Igbo na ya ya na-akpazi ka anyị esi wee chee Naijiria. Ndị Igbo anyị afụ ndị Igbo ọrụ ndị nwa n'ebe anyị asị na ife a bụ mmegbu. Ọnụ ya elughị n'okwu. Ụmụnna onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu, onwere onye ahụ asị ka kpuchie ọnụ. Na ọ bụ na fa efere aka n'anya, enwere ndị nụrụ ọgụ ka anyị nọkodo ọnụ na Naijiria. Ụfọdụ ndị a nụrụ ọgụ ka anyị nọkodo ọnụ na Naijiria nọ n'ini anya mmiri ya agbafa, ma ụfọdụ ndị a nava asị na.
So this is it, that the reason for people, to rise and question the system and ask for freedom is because of cheating and marginalization. And we all agree on this. We also believe that since the system cannot give chance for people from our place to even, involve in the politics of Nigeria, the best way is for you to have your own country. Like what Osaka said here, anybody who witnessed the Nigerian Biafran war will not like to, experience it again. I think we also agree on this. I don't think anybody is happy to go to war, or fight war or create anything that will link to war. It is not in anybody's mind or any intention. But a situation whereby you don't want this and they are knocking at your door with that thing, what will you do? Is either you shut your door and hope the person will not overpower you and break your door and present that thing by force to you. And worst thing for any man or woman to experience in life is slavery. When you are being enslaved by anybody at all, your freedom can never ever be granted. That thing that you will witness while fighting in war front, you will witness that thing without able to even defend yourself. So you find out that it is better to fight, and see if you can defend yourself than to just fold hand, and that thing that would have happened to you in the war front will happen to you while folding your hand. Igbo people have everything, all it takes to be on their own, not only to be on their own, but to even help other people to stand on their feet. That God gift is there. But every now and then you see people like those people in the US making mockery of themselves, thinking that they are fighting anybody that they don't like and all that. But at the same time, you're exposing yourself the more. Okay. Now, the same guy who is laughing that the gentle is no more, according to him, he is here making another post about what is going on in Congo, where people are fighting I don't really know the cause of the fight in Congo because I don't pay much attention on that. The reason because we have our own. Okay, I cannot abandon. I cannot stop speaking about what is happening in my house and focus on what is happening in another man's house. I am not. God did not give me that anointing. So my anointing is I have to start from myself before talking to another people. I'm not saying that what is going in Congo that it doesn't matter. It matters, but I would have paid more attention if my house is free. Do you understand me? Now, this guy is DOS member. He is in support of DOS and all that, and claiming that they are fighting for Biafra. But the post, when you go through his post, he's complaining about what is going on in Congo. His post is you can see sympathetic messages, pictures about what's going on in Congo, but no single post from no single post from what is happening in Igbo land or in Biafra land, or any condemnation at all of what the Nigerian may have committed, never. The only thing they will say is you make a post and call Nigeria zoo, and after call Nigeria zoo, he said terrorist security Nigeria. Now, those things that doesn't really carry weight, but image or picture of what those terrorists, according to your words, committed, you can never ever post it. Reason because if you post it, you have to post response from Biafrans, and that picture must come from PM and Biafran government in exile. Now he copied post of PM where he dressed on a suit, and he copied that and post. When PM take it, post his pictures, he will bring it to his platform and make mockery of that and comment nonsense and all that. But pictures of what is going on and what happened and response from different government in exile against Nigerian security forces, he don't bring that to his platform. So when you look into those things in details, you find out that he is not actually happy. Okay, that the African government in exile and the African Liberation Army are able to defend themselves and defend the land and protect our women. Today, who is giving protection in Southeast and South? Biafran areas, Biafran states, Biafran communities, who is responsible for those things? You see, it is Biafran government in exile. So when people keep on saying that, no, we like them, no, he's an agent, you ask them how, they can't say anything. Victor said, Nigeria loves you. Nigeria have not even loved you, and you are reminding me that Nigeria love me. Is Nigeria love you, Victor? Last season or whatever you call yourself, that which is not even your name. So I'm not here to respond to nonsense posts or anything. I'm just don't distract me with your comments, please. If you don't have anything to say, just watch, okay? You are the right track, brother. You are on the right track. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate, my dear. Thank you so much. So we have to call it the way it is. As I'm talking to you now, I cannot show you. I would have flipped the camera so you see the post that he made about Congo and what's going on in Congo, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but you cannot ignore the pictures from your place. Okay, the burning of houses and other, no condemnation whatsoever. Even if the time he managed to post the market that was set ablaze by Nigerian army, he changed the narrative that it is gentle Yahoo and his criminal gang went there to burn the market. So you can see, just to exonerate people who did that, who committed that atrocity in the first place, just to make them look like innocent and blame your own who is the victim. And tomorrow you want people to take you serious. Now, after making those posts to support people who committed those atrocities, He came back, start telling you that you need to send money to ESN. The ESN are people who they want to use our own. They will front them to attack the Federal Liberation Army that have no business with you. Just like what governors, especially Governor Hope Uzodinma has been doing, using Igbo youth, recruiting them in the Bubago and send them to buy for nothing. Anyway, let me not waste much of your time about this, but I just want us to always, because some people said, why don't I should just ignore him and ignore them and all that, but I don't have to ignore this kind of people. I don't have to. The reason is because some people believe actually that what they're saying maybe could be true. So
Them away. Britain hated Jews.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to ignore that. So many things is going on in Imo States, and people are now complaining about what is happening. There is a voice note of Osumowo people, the chairman of Osumowo, trying to implicate himself by saying that they actually called security agencies to come and fight and chase the Biafran Liberation Army away. But the information I have says that the reason why Biafran government or Biafran Liberation Army are in Osumowo, it started back then when ESN when ESN were operating in different part of different land, and Fulani herdsmen attack Osumowo people and buy people, forcefully sleep on the women and all that. They called for help, which ESN went there and chased them away. Then the ESN started having base there to make sure that those Fulani herdsmen will not come back. So when ESN and graduate from being ESN and to that what it is now, Biafran Liberation Army, because there's nothing like ESN anymore. They maintain the base in Osumowo and protect it. But Hope Uzodinma did not find it funny. What he did, he sent security agencies there to chase Biafran Army away. Okay, which resulted that ESN, sorry, Biafran Liberation Army and the Nigerian Army, so, they have to exchange catapults and exchange gravel, they throw gravel on each other and all that, and some of them, were sent to judgment. And Hope did not find it funny. He decided to use jet fighter to, bomb those areas. Even after sending the jets, some of the jets were brought down by Biafran Army, and it continued happening that way. Now, Hope Uzodinma warned the people of Osumowo that he's going to, bombard them and all that, which he later did. And the chairman of the community decided to work with Hope Uzodinma to even officially request for help so that Hope will look, innocent, just to generate hope from the what he had committed and what he wanted to do there, which they did. And people they sent there, decided to buy people who are not even involved with whatsoever that is going on in terms of Biafran army or Biafran security forces. So after engaging Biafran army and on their way going back, some of them they decided to, attack civilians and buy innocent people. So that happened in Osumowo. Then the chairman did not say anything. Instead, he keep on requesting for more people to visit there to do this and do that, forgetting that people you are calling there are the one buying your people. Later, then he knows actually, but he want to, do the bidding of Hope over them. Now, in that voice note that I listened, A man from that Osmowo were able to confront this guy, this chairman of the community, telling him that, look, what you are saying is not the truth. That these people, VSN or Biafran Liberation Army, have not tied anybody in Osmowo since they entered that they stepped their foot on the community. They have not committed such crime, and people that are buying our people are actually people you called for help. They are the responsible. And this guy couldn't say anything in that meeting. He kept quiet, meaning that he actually know the truth, but he have no choice than to do the work of purpose of them. Why am I going through this thing now? Why am I going through this event that is happening in Osumowo? Now, yesterday, it was reported that Biafran army received a challenge from Nigerian army, saying that they challenged the Biafran army that they should come out from bush and face them one on one, so that they can test, the strength of their bullets, sorry, the strength of their gravel and their catapult, which one of the commander of Biafran Liberation Army have responded saying, look, if you want us to come out, why don't you come down from your armor tank, so that we can, since you're a full soldier, we are also a full soldier, we can do it with our legs. You cannot climb in your car, your armor tank, and requesting for people to come and face you one on one. Are you uh, can you allow your foot to be touching the ground where you stand? Don't go don't enter your armor tank. Since you're a full soldier, let's do it one on one. I saw also a video a few minutes ago before I started this live, where they were exchanging gravel. I think maybe the Nigerian forces trying to use foot, and unfortunately to them, many of them decided to, you know, face judgment. Now, I will not play that video because you will not hear anything. The only thing you can hear there is sound of gravel and catapult, and people are falling like a mushroom. Anyway, I will end it here. I'm not going to further the talk anymore, so that I will not go beyond the boundary. But the issue is this: the video and the voice of the commander of Biafran Liberation Army is what I'm going to play for you now. But before then, let me check what we have said so far. Okay? I've seen your message, my brother Davis. Thank you so much. And Rene says, all hell our PM and our OEM do share the message and thumbs up. The zoo is panicking. You are in the spirit, my dear. Thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate. Now let's hear what our brother said here. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Give me time. Let me bring it up. Okay. The the advert is too much. The advert is too much.
Good morning, wonderful people of Biafra. Today is the day Chukwukika Biama set aside for his name to be referenced. It's known as the Sabbath day, which is the last day of the week, according to the white calendar. Yeah, and while we are still preparing for the broad daylight battle, everybody's warming up. Them are warming up. We are warming up after the long night battle. It's indeed 7 day. But don't not fail to tell the world that Biafra are in civil war. Don't fail to share this message to go as far as it can and as far as possible. That the world may know that it is them that came to our land to kill us, and we only defending our life and our line. Because we cannot fold our hand and worse than slaughtering us. So therefore, so that they will not twist the narrative, they will not twist the story. The purpose of all this documentation is for them not to twist our story the way they did during Ojukwu time. For them not to twist the story as they always do during our Supreme Leader court case. By the time we will begin to play this dance to the extremely high level, then come and talk nonsense, we will be able to bring this record for them once again and say, look at when we were saying this. I want to challenge one Zoo soldier that challenged me last night. He said, why can't we leave bush and come out and face them? As if we are not being, as if now inside bush we dey face them. You never enter inside bush since you came out these 7 days. And you are telling me, why can't you people leave bush and face us man to man? Your challenge is accepted. But let me also give you this. Why can't you leave your armor tank and come on foot and challenge us? Are you not a foot soldier? We are also a foot soldier. Why can't you leave your armor tank, pack your armor tank, in fact remove your armor tank, come on your foot with your machine gun and everything you hold for hand, come on your foot. Idiot. You go use machine gun, you go use armor tank, they pursue person where they use leg, so that when you use armor tank hit them, you go get them abi. Leave your armor tank, come on foot. But with your armor tank, you are still falling. You are not ashamed. Do you see us with armor tank? You get mind to open your dirty mouth and saying, why are we inside bush? We should come out and face you. Are we not be facing you? How do you die if we are not facing you? You never enter bush. You are dying. How are we facing you? How did your armor tanga spoil if we are not facing you? Tell me now. 13 armor tanga have been broke down. Even the robotic one you come with, you don't break them down. We'll give you more. By this time, day before yesterday, all these 5 days, by this time, we don't dey fight war, go far. But yesterday, you collect one, you no come again. Today, we are still waiting for you. This is 9:30 a.m. You never see it show up. Idiot. And you get a mind, you get guts to open your stingy, dirty, smelling mouth and tell us, why can't we come and face you? Come out and go and drop your armor tank. Now your armor tank, they make us lay ambush. Drop your armor tank, come out, face to face. We go. You know us now. When we come to where you know get single armor tank, you the terrorists. You know that. So don't come and talk nonsense. Face to face battle, you never reach. You no go even last reach 10 minutes. 10 minutes too fast. Face face-to-face battle. You do not, as in you hold gun, you stand in front of us, we hold gun, stand in front of you. Or even though you hold gun, we don't hold anything. Because now your gun, we go see take do you something. You know, feel we stand. They come and talk. Do you know who we are? When we tell you that lion can only give birth to lion, you think we are joking. 1967 is a joke. It was a joke compared to 2024. I accept your challenge on the one condition. Disembark your armor tanga. Disembark your armor tanga and come on foot. We are foot soldier. Come on foot. You are a foot soldier. Come on foot. How can you be on the armor tanga? You never even greet, come down. It is when the waiting we carry, when the anointing hits the armor tanga, and that is why you want to bring out your wounded and dead one out. Come on foot and see whether you can survive our last receiving 10 minutes. See whether you can even last reach 10 minutes. Idiot. Come on foot. If them born you well, come on foot. We know your strength, and that is why we are taking our time to break your strength until you are strengthless. Only two things is your strength, even you know. Your armor tanga and your fighter jet. With your fighter jet, we don't break those one finish. Call UK to send you another one. And your armor tanga now don't remain the main one, the most costliest one. We don't break them. And I believe that is what weaken you people when make you not feel come again. When you approach, because the robotic one where you use remote, the control, we don't break them. Now that one they give you morale now. You go first use them. They find where Obuni go dey. You know say Oyibo don't come. In morale don't high. Oyibo morale. Oyibo come. Morale high. For our land, now you carry your Oyibo come our land. We be black. We go black you. By the time we go finish with you, your skin go turn to charcoal. You think we are here to joke? By the time we go finish with you, that your white skin go turn to charcoal. Then you understand why we are black. We are black. Idiot. You get mine? With all your machinery where you carry come. You get stupid mouth. Open your stingy mouth, say, "Mo we come face to face." But you no gree come down from a mountain. That's where they be. You want to run with me. You climb motor and you say, "Make I use leg." They run race with you. And when I follow climb bicycle, you say, "Oh, why must I climb bicycle?" Upon say bicycle no even dey fast as like the motor where you climb up. And I told you, you came with 30 armor tanga. The war see the drag. You think you're going to be 3 days so. You don't drag reach 7 days so. And how many still remain? You came with all those your machinery. How many still remain alive today? And the same you, now you no get shame. Oh. Why you know they get shame like this? You see get my open mouth, they tell me, make I leave bush. Come down, come they face you face to face with armor tanga. Thunder will fire you. As you dey inside armor tanga, na so me I dey inside bush they finish you. So if you want to see us face to face, even though you want combat and combat, if you say drop gun, drop weapon, more we go blow to blow, we go do that. Disembark your armor tanga. Come out. If we need us to fight in the hand, we go fight you for hand and see whether you go win us. Even with all these things, you know if you win us, idiots. I didn't have your time last night. I could have do this broadcast last night, but I have your time. Why are you not see coming? See now this to 10. Eh? This to 10. Is it how you are going to last race? So they won't even go half of the moon. You don't already disembark. Eh? You don't already retrieve.
Happy man, how are you?
I tell you, Ken, I say the armor tanga don't break finish. Make them send another one. And now you saw the money where you supposed to take sustain the idiotic Nigerians, buy weapon, make them go hunger. See all of them finish with hunger. Then to say now only Biafra and for their
Esther, the message you are hearing is not actually video. Is a this is a commander in Biafran Liberation Army. So don't you are not I hope you are not looking for his face. He's not going to show you his face, okay? So this is just listen to what he's saying. I don't need to flip the camera because it's only picture that you can see, and picture is not even his picture. I think it's a bush. Okay, thank you. Yes, happy May. I cite you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes, I cut my hair. Let's continue listening to the message.
they were thinking that now only Biafran children will suffer. They never see sufferness. How much is fuel? How much is rice? The rice was just for common men. Oh. Now rice don't become only rich man fit chop rice. How much is cement, bag of cement? How much is food item? Gari is how much? Let me not go far. How much is Gari? All of you, hunger go kill you now. Hunger go kill you now. So no wahala. The money is supposed to take make their life better. Go and buy weapon, bring it here. This is how God go take punish all of una. You don't know. When you bring that weapon, we will destroy everything there. The money go fiam. And you are still owing debt. You are still owing debt. And the more you owe debt, the more your economy cripple. I did not tell you from onset. I tell you, we get only 3 missions for you. Have I not told you? Should I repeat myself? 3 missions. Now we get for you as a Islamic state. 1, to cripple your economy, make your economy useless. Yes, because when your economy is useless, you go dey borrow, they buy weapon. You don't get money to pay back until you finally sell yourself out. That is exactly our mission. 2, to make sure say your strength have been destroyed, which is your weapon, your army. We will finish them. We will finish them that you will not even get strength to fight terrorists, Boko Haram in your area. So that Boko Haram will take over your villages the same way where you be one take over our own. Boko Haram, Islamic terrorists, invader will invade your place. And then finally, when we are done with you, we will finish our saboteur here. And once this 3 mission is accomplished, Biafra is fully restored. You think we don't know what we are doing? When the Prime Minister tell you we hold a template of Biafra in our palm, you think he's joking? It's not a joke. We hold it. This is our target. We we have done the first one. In fact, we are doing we are doing two things at a time. Cripple of economy naira and destroying their defense force. These two things is going on at the same time. When we are done with you, saboteur in our land will believe that many of them will use their hand and commit suicide. Many of them will use their hand and commit suicide. Will commit suicide. Yes. So go and bring more sophisticated weapon. Okay? Go and bring it. We will not go anywhere. I've told you this is the land of our ancestors. That it is better for us. It is better for us to die fighting to defend it than to become a slave for you. Or kneeling down begging you for mercy. It can never happen. It can never happen. Okay? You cannot eliminate us again. You cannot destroy us. You cannot kill us. You cannot wipe us out. You cannot remove us from our heritage.
You see, this is what I said previously, that DOS people don't appreciate this. You cannot just lay your hand on the floor for someone to cut it off because you want to, be nice and be kind. It doesn't work that way. What makes a man is standing on your foot, standing on ground, defend yourself. Do that which you know that it will help you to secure your life. But when in a situation whereby you are begging and asking, pleading, oh, let's not fight, please don't allow us to fight. I'm just begging you. Okay, tell me what you want me to do now so that you will not push me. As a man, if you are doing that kind of thing, you are just setting. In fact, you are the one tying yourself, because you are making way for people who you may even buy with your hands. They will give them advantage to do you with anything they want to do. So it doesn't work that way, especially when you are dealing with these radical people that knows nothing than to fight. Yeah, the only way to make them rethink is if they push you, push them too. That's the only way. But our people think that no, we want political solution. I want to go underground. Let's allow our politicians to do this. We cannot achieve anything without politicians. And those politicians that they are telling you actually need help, because they themselves are being enslaved. So how can you tell somebody who is serving someone to make you, a king, somebody who is under somebody, and you are hoping that that person will actually liberate you from being, enslaved? It's not possible, because he can't even do that thing you are asking for him to do for you. He can't do it for himself. All of them are under one authority, which is Nigerian constitution and Fulani people who are now in control of everything in Nigeria. So when you hear them saying, we need to listen and follow our political class, they are the one to tell us why will you build a security outfit here when you have our governors? Okay, this thing you are doing now, did you tell governor? Is governor aware? Governor who don't even know what to do. Before he pee, he must get approval from north. So why will give your freedom to such people to control? It doesn't work that way. Max Biafra said, "Greetings, brother. God bless our angels and our able PM, ESN. Okay. These DOS are using that to raise their fund, begging for money. I don't like anywhere I see ESN and I pause. Okay. Obato Bie, last bus stop for the wicked, all hail Biafra. You are indeed in spirit. Keep the bell. Yes, guys, please hit like button. It is very, very important. Thank you all. Now let's continue listening. Thank you.
We are not your slave, and we will never be.
At all.
earlier you understand this, the better for you. And as I told you, the more you come, the more you will fall. The harder you come, the harder you will fall. So therefore, I'm still asking you, who say we should come out? Return the armor time. I think it remain very few now. Out of 30, 12, 13 don't break down. It remain 17. That 17, many of them no fit come across. The heavier one where you think say you fit use am, na the main one where don't break down. So return the remaining one and use your leg come as a soldier. You go see us. You dey see now when some of you used to carry healers, when you just come down to from healers, you go see us waiting for you to receive you. Was it not so? Idiot. You think you are wise. Don't you know we are wiser than you? You are dealing with those that are educated too. We are not illiterate like you. We are learned. So therefore, if you want to face us man to man, as you said, disembark your armor tank and come, whether you last reach 10 minutes. If you last reach 10 minutes, I drop my weapon and surrender to you. If you last reach 10 minutes, coming here with that armor tanker, you last reach 10 minutes, I will just surrender. Let's try it. Idiot. That is one. Two, the other one was talking. I'm just here to respond to some zoo that, talk nonsense yesterday. The other idiot say, I should leave Igbo and go to Calabar. And go to Calabar and do my nonsense. What are we fighting for? Biafra. Who own Biafra? Calabar own Biafra. In our river, you see bite of Biafra. In Calabar River, that is where you see bite of Biafra. I want to educate that idiot. And secondly, who gave the name Biafra? Who gave the name Biafra? Idiot. Who remember the name of our ancestors? Who remember our Igbo brother Ojukwu, the name of our ancestors? Ojukwu was looking for the name he will give this new nation. And Ojukwu first suggests, should we call it Igbo nation? Many suggestion, many name was suggested until our brother come up and say, we don't need to give a new name, for there is an existing name. And they were asked, what was the name? And he said, Biafra. And Ojukwu immediately adopted the name because the name is a spirit. And this idiot came up to talk nonsense. Do you read history? If you read history, you couldn't have talked that garbage on your... sorry. I am saying whether you read history. They have already removed history from the zoological Islamic State album. Should I say, you people are not doing history again in school. How will you know the past? For those that fail to study history, will definitely meet misery. No wonder misery. You are so miserious. You are meeting. Oh my goodness! I don't even know how to put this so evil. You are so miseralism. Let me put it that way. Idiot. Leave Amotanga and come and see whether you can last reach 10 minutes. As I told you, if you last reach 10 minutes, I surrender to you. We go swallow you, like we go devour you, like we go within 5 minutes. If you like, be 2 million. Within 5 minutes, we go devour you like lion where don't starve himself for 3 days. Later come see small food. Now the way where we go take devour you. Try us. Finally, if you know you never vote, you are on your own. If you allow if you never know, some people see they ask me useless question. You know, some of you, why I know they like to respond to you. When I look at your question is so useless, I felt it's a waste of time to respond to you. Those of you, I want to give you a secret. Do you know that even some DOS don't secretly vote, cast their vote? You don't know the importance of that vote. You will soon know. You will soon know. And I pray that it will not be too late for you. You will soon know the importance of the vote. It's your identity. That vote is your pass card. Pass card. It is your passport to Biafra. If you don't know this. And I think after this very one now I want to talk concerning that vote. I believe I will not talk about it again. If you no vote, because one idiotic is there deceiving you, may you no go cast your vote. You are not doing me, you are doing yourself and your children. The reason why I say you are doing yourself is that you see that vote. You see that vote, you will know that vote is your green card to Biafra land when time comes. You will know. Many politicians don't vote secretly. Many DOS don't vote secretly, if not all of them. They knew. And you that allow them to deceive you, they will ask you a question. Did they owe you a phone for you? Did they collect your phone from you? You now understand that. Now you buy to their suggestion and their idea. Their idea was not forcefully on you. When time comes, you understand the importance of the vote. So if you like, vote. If you don't like, leave it. You shall know when time comes. This battle have entered 7th day today. As I told you before I started, we are still expecting them. Unlike them, if we don't start, if we don't hear go 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 boom. But so far, everywhere is calm. Even the cold breeze is blowing. Everywhere is calm. They have given since yesterday. They have been giving hope report. Hope. Tell them to bring more and more tanker. These children, we don't understand them again. Maybe hope. Hope. How far now? Oh my goodness me. If you see how this soldier take the shout, you say, idiot, you nonsense, idiot. You see, you think you get power. If you not say you get power, come out and face us face to face. Come out and face us. See how I see the para. Why you the para? What thing they make you the para? Why you paraing like this? Why you go to drink another person, drink panadol for another person headache? The reason why in the verse like that is simply because waiting in see no be waiting in expect. You don't see waiting person. You know when person carry in mind say he go come beat small pikin, he don't wait the begin say this one I go just give am one slap like this, his head go reset, he go know say I be his senior. Carry that mindset, just come, raise his hand to slap the guy. The begin just turn, knock am for where he no expect. Na so he go sit, he go para. Na me you do this thing, I go finish you now. I go finish you. Let me just remove my clothes. Let me do the na fear just dey make am para. So I've seen it in the life of this zoological terrorist army. Don't fear, we never start, you dey complain, you dey shout. Wetin go happen when we come start?
Okay, we are going to end it here. It's almost done. It's almost done. We are going to cut it from here.
The referendum in order for us to be free. The The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only two ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only two ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest and they will have Biafra Nationalist Party. Yes, as they have in Scotland. And then we vote for them. When they then go to the house or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go to the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight.
And that brings the end of the broadcast. At the moment, we are going to be live again tomorrow. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for your presence in this live broadcast. I really appreciate. Before you go, please thumbs up if you have not. If you have done that, please don't do it again because you can only click the like button once. I will close it. I will end it here. So we have spent at least 1 hour plus in this live broadcast. I hope you understand what is going on. I hope you are not being deceived by people who don't want the progress of who don't want the Biafran government in exile to survive, who don't want PM, to you know do the continue doing the good work he's doing. Some people are blackmailing him, trying to criticize him because they are actually what he is actually what they want to be. So, and some of them, he have stopped them from sucking, reference money and enriching themselves. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful evening for some of you. Have a wonderful morning for some of you, depending on where you're watching from. I really appreciate it. Good night and take care.